I'm not the best to ask about the relationship with the press, because mine's never been good. But I'll give you my opinion. In regard to Murdoch press, I always thought it was wrong that politicians at the highest level were just too close to Murdoch, because Murdoch acts the price. It might be about Sky, it might be about will you reduce legal aid, which he's just convinced this government to do, about the costs of legal aid for the press. I think that's wrong, so there's always a price. And I did used to say it in my case, in the circles I had, to say it was wrong. Politicians always argue, and indeed if you look at Coulson and Cameron, that is always a price. It's not exactly corruption, and I'm not accusing him of that, but they do have interest, they do have power, they do have, in the Murdoch press, it's particularly organised to achieve that. So they have good relations. It's all the social dues. I never ever went to one. I thought you paid too much of a price for it. But all the leaders of parties, and it's the present one as well, Mr. Cameron and others, they believe you have to have access to all the editors that he controls, as if somehow those editors would act independently. I don't think the evidence is that. But then it was like the paper might say, we won it. I don't know the exact term. You know, the Sun used to claim which government they put in. And I thought it gave a kind of corrupting influence, not in the payment sense, but in the political sense, that they had too much influence and power. And I think it corrupted the relationship between the press and, indeed, the leaders.